that's what it is. It's a game of inches sometime, and went my way on the first one and didn't go my way on the second one. And then I think I had another 3 break points, and I think Roger played maybe like 3 drop volleys that might have gone over net by this much. And I mean, you got to lift when you're playing against these guys, and you've got to come up with something special. And yeah, I just didn't quite do it.
What does I guess not just the match, but the tournament here? What does that do for you in terms of the year looking forward? I mean, getting, I guess, just the confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I've been supremely confident. I think you know, I've been on a bit of a streak lately. So I'm confident in my game, and I'm more and more confident in my body. And it was a real, even more of an honour to play in front of the people who have worked so hard to get me back out on court. My surgeon was in my box. My fitness trainers were in my box. My coaches were in my box. My friends and family, my sister bought 50 tickets, so she was somewhere. So just those people who've managed to pick me up and get me back out there, that's for me, that's the biggest privilege I can have, to play in front of them and to show them that it wasn't a waste of time. And every time I walk out on the court in the future, like I have been since I've come back, is purely about them, to repay everything they've done for me.
What sort of plan do you have for the year? Have you sort of known out where you want to go?
I mean, it obviously depends on where my ranking goes to. I haven't got many points to defend, well, 8 points to defend between now and August. So yeah, I really want to be playing these tournaments week in, week out as soon as possible. That's my goal. That's been my dream since, you know, I started out on the tour, grinding my way through futures qualifying. So to be able to play these types of tournaments week in, week out is the real, and play these, have these experiences against your Roger Federers and Andy Murrays and these types of people. It's a real, yeah, I mean, that's why you play the game. You probably don't play it to be grinding away in Romania in qualifying of a future.
Close against Murray, close against Federer.
Yeah.
So what do you need to do now to
Yeah.
get to this stage where you can...
Definitely. You know, when you first start travelling, I used to think I just finished school and I was playing some future qualifying events, and I came back and oh mum, like, these guys are so good, like I'm useless. And then yeah, you'd win matches, you'd start qualifying and you'd start winning futures, and then the same process and the same thought patterns would go again at the Challenger circuit. You start to have those thoughts, but with wins and with matches you gain confidence. And I mean, I'm very disheartened by the result today. I'm very upset with the result, but I'm not discouraged. I took it to one of the greatest players of all time, and I've no doubt that I could do it again.
Just finally, I had a quick chat to Mark yesterday, and he sort of mentioned top 100 and stuff like that. Is that where you want to be?
Yeah, definitely. That's like, if you're playing main draw events here, you have to be inside the top 100, and that's my goal, and I'd like to do that as soon as possible. It's fantastic in Australia that you get the opportunity to play in Brisbane, the Australian Open. You get to start off the year here. It's been awesome being able to train here, and Australians are in an advantage, and it's great that we have some tournaments at the start of the year. You know, and then what you've got to do is, when you start travelling, is to keep that intensity, keep that mindset, and that's something that I think I have been doing really well, especially as of late, even better. I'm always going to be competitive, I feel, because when I walk on court I give it my all, and today was no different. Roger beat me at the end there and broke me to win it, but it wasn't through lack of trying. I hope you guys could see that.
John, you spoke about not being intimidated by reputation. Once you walked into the match, was there a particular part of the match where you felt, okay, this is one human being against another human being?
Yeah, straight away. You know, it's always nice. I had a tight hold to begin with and kind of found my feet early on, and after that, you know, you get through a tight hold like that. I remember when I played Murray and I got whooped 6-1 in the first set and I played really good. And I was thinking, in that match, I was thinking, oh my goodness, like I was concerned about the people who bought tickets to the match. But luckily the girls' match before me went for a while, so they got their money's worth for the Federer one. No, but yeah, it's just, for me, it'd be a real disappointment if I went out there and played someone's reputation. I think someone like Roger would appreciate that, maybe. I don't know, but he's a fierce competitor, and I mean, his record speaks for himself. He's probably the greatest competitor to play the game. So for me, I couldn't just walk out there and be intimidated, because it might be easy to do, but you've got to really back yourself and have confidence in myself, and I do have confidence in myself. I think I've been unlucky at times with some injuries, but I think I do have the game to take it to the next level.
John, you probably don't know yet, but you're trending on Twitter for most of the time. Is that the first time that's ever happened that you know of?
I'm not totally sure. Yes, I won something.
That was my next question. How do you feel when you hear that?
I just, for me, it's just all about the support. It's about the support that I have, especially here in Brisbane. But the support I have worldwide. I've got some great friends who have sent me words of encouragement from Switzerland. Roger's from my club where I played some matches in Switzerland. In Germany, I've got friends all over the world. In Spain, I mean, at the end of the day, I think with tennis, it's having these types of experiences, and I would have loved to have won to make it a better experience. But for me, it's also the relationships you make with people and the people I got to meet across the world, and I wouldn't swap that for anything.
John, do you know what you're doing in week 2?
Look, I'm going to talk to Sharky about that, my coach. It's a quick turnaround to Sydney. I'll be in qualifying there, I imagine. That's on Saturday, signed in tomorrow night. So again, it's a thing about trying to be smart about my body. So I think after this, I'm going to do the right things. I'm going to do a solid warm down, and tomorrow when I wake up, I'll probably make the call as to just how good I'm feeling and if I'm ready to go for Sydney and hopefully Sydney, and then obviously onto the Australian Open.